Was one of your resolutions this year to get fit? Well, we're going to get you right back on track. If you haven't started that yet, we want to welcome Tracy Murray, and she runs some of the Zumba classes as well as the kickboxing classes here in the Village. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
And Happy New Year. We'll get to squeeze it in. It's February 1st today.
Yes, it's February, yes.
Yeah, so I want to talk about, like, how long have you been doing these Zumba classes and what got you into it? Just give me a little background on that.
I know, it's super fun. So I just recently celebrated my 10-year anniversary as a Zumba fitness instructor back in October of this past year. And I actually started taking exercise fitness classes a long time ago when I was about 16 years old back in New York.
Oh, wow.
We grew up in Long Island, New York. And my very first exercise class was step aerobics back in the day, back in the 80s.
Okay.
So, and I thoroughly enjoyed taking those classes. It's a great way to lose weight. It's a very wonderful social outlet as well. You meet all sorts of people. And it just keeps you very fit and healthy and strong. So when we moved from New York in 2011 and we moved to Imperial Beach, San Diego, shortly after that, I recently got my certification in Zumba Basic 1. And from there, I basically took off. I added numerous certifications after that for my Zumba Gold, Zumba Toning, and then later on Aqua Zumba. We moved to Laguna Woods in 2020. And then I continued teaching my Zumba fitness classes. When we were in Imperial Beach, I taught for about 6 years Zumba fitness there as well with a great group of people there as well.
So this is just a lifelong journey for you, right?
Yeah.
It's not something you just found and discovered, but you've been kind of going along. I mean, I remember back in the 80s when aerobics and Jane Fonda and all those kinds of things really kind of started up the big trend of doing that, and you've just been on board ever since.
Correct. Yeah, it's super fun. It's such a great way to work out. Zumba is a great cardio-based workout that combines...
Is it dance?
Yeah, so it's a dance workout. It combines Latin and international music with choreographed steps. And it is an hour-long class. You end up getting about 5,000 to 6,000 steps. You burn up 500 to 600 calories in the hour. And it's such a great cardio workout, whether it's regular Zumba. Zumba Gold is designed for 50 and over. It's a little bit slower, a little less jumping. And Zumba Toning, which I teach on Fridays.
Oh, we got the weights.
We use these Zumba Toning sticks, 1 to 3 pounds only. And then I teach Aqua Zumba in the pool at Pool 5 during the spring and summer.
So those made a little noise. They're almost like maraca weights.
Correct.
So you do that with the beat of the music?
Correct.
And little salsa
you could hear that
there?
Exactly with each song. That makes it even more fun as well. Yes.
That's kind of a fun. I don't think I've noticed that before. So when people go to these classes, let's say I'm a beginner. I walk in. I've never taken a Zumba class, which is absolutely the truth.
Right.
So will I be intimidated by the dance moves and everything that's going on? Will a bunch of people know what they're doing and I'll stand in the back kind of wondering what's happening?
Right.
Or how do we get into
that?
So
that's the great thing about Zumba. It's all inclusive, all levels, all ages, women or men. And it is such a wonderful, fun social outlet. It doesn't matter if you've never taken a class before. I have many beginners in my classes here in Laguna Woods. And we're all just so welcoming, myself included, of course. And the ladies that are, a lot of them are my regular students, and everybody is such a welcoming group. It doesn't matter if you've never taken it before. I do the cueing in each song, and I direct them, and the music is so fun. Everybody just loves the music, and you just match up with the teacher, myself, and before you know it, the hour is up, and you most likely have made new friends, burned up a lot of calories, and it's just so much fun within that hour. So it doesn't matter, beginners, intermediate, advanced, it's welcome for everybody, all levels.
All right, now let's remind, we had the flyer up, but when of the classes happen here in the Village? What dates are they? What times are they?
So my schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday morning is 10 a.m. at Clubhouse 2. Wednesday is 9 a.m. at Clubhouse 5 Ballroom. And Friday is back at Clubhouse 2. And that's the Zumba Toning. And that's Friday, 9 a.m. Clubhouse 2. And my Aqua Zumba will resume in the springtime, sometime in May, and that will run through September, October.
Okay. Now, if that's not enough to keep you busy, you also, with your husband, run the karate and kickboxing classes, Sensei Ron Murray.
Correct.
And tell us a little about that. How do you get into that as well?
Correct. Sensei Ron could not be here, unfortunately. We teach his martial arts classes at Clubhouse 5 Fitness Room. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We teach karate on Tuesday and Thursday from 3:30 to 4:30. And Wednesday is kickboxing and boxing. That's such a super fun workout. You burn up a lot of calories. It's a great cardio workout. My husband, Sensei Ron, has been in the martial arts community for over 30 years.
Wow.
He's been teaching martial arts, karate, kempo, kickboxing, and boxing. He is a three-time world champion kickboxer. He holds many title belts. And recently, we actually just received an award. He went up to San Francisco with his son, who was also a sensei in the martial arts community. And they went to the Hall of Honors event back in September, and we received the award for the Martial Arts Organization of the Year this past year. And the year before that, in 2023, him, and his son Kyle, and his daughter Dorian all received the Martial Arts Award for Family of the Year. So both
really,
of them,
everybody in your family is kung fu fighting.
correct. It's amazing. They're both so talented. They're also both champion kickboxers, martial artists, and it's such a great workout. It's Sensei Ron has a great group of students in his class. They enjoy coming every day, learning the new karate, the combinations, the kempos, the forms. Anybody's welcome, all levels. Beginners, intermediate, it doesn't matter. We have other senseis in the class that do help us with new students. And it's such a great way to learn martial arts. It also includes self-defense, which I know a lot of people in the village are interested in that as well. And as I said, Wednesday is kickboxing and boxing, and that's super fun cardio workout.
Okay, I was going to ask about that. Is there kind of a constant, almost like a routine in the kickboxing and cardio workouts that you're getting? So it's kind of nonstop, or are you learning form and those kinds of things?
Right. So with the kickboxing and boxing, we have different stations set up in the room, and Sensei Ron holds the mitts. Everybody has boxing gloves on. You can purchase your own, or we actually do provide boxing gloves and wraps for your hands. And we have other equipment there as well. We have 2 heavy bags. He holds the mitts. And we have other stations, exercise balls, and different things on the mat. So various stations. So it really, everything combined makes such a wonderful workout for that hour on Wednesdays.
Okay.
So
you obviously go to both of them. You enjoy both of them. What's your favorite?
So with the between
if you had to Zumba and kickbox, what's your favorite?
Oh.
I want to start a family. I want to start a family war
Can
here.
I plead the fifth? I know. I love everything combined equally, of course.
Do you guys have crossover folks who do a little bit of everything
yes,
too?
that's what's
with you?
wonderful. Because it's such a social outlet, we've made such dear friends in my Zumba classes as well as Ron's martial arts classes, and we have quite a lot of people, yes, that take my classes and his classes as well. And it's such a wonderful group of people, so which is wonderful.
As we get older, the shoulder doesn't go up. I can't kick this. Can you gain some flexibility? Can you gain some movement by taking like a karate and these kinds of classes?
Correct. Yeah, his class as well is very important for balance, coordination. He even teaches, as I said, self-defense on the proper way to fall, because that is common here in Laguna Woods. So it is based for all ages, and yeah, you really gain a lot of strength and mobility. It's so helpful, those type of classes as well, 100%.
This has kind of been your life. This is really kind of, what have you step away, if you look back, you've done this for decades now, what is the sense that you get from having this experience in life and doing these things?
So it's funny, prior to me teaching fitness classes, I was actually a 9-to-5er. I was an executive assistant in New York when we lived there for over 25 years, which I did enjoy. But during that time, I always did attend. I took classes at different gyms, and I always loved it. So that's when my husband and I both retired from New York and moved to San Diego. So I decided to get my certification. So I wanted to pursue it even further because it really does keep you focused in fitness and health and keeps you on the right track. And especially it's very important now in later years in life for a lot of people that live here in Laguna Woods to really stay on that healthy track for just a multitude of reasons. It's so helpful in your later years, absolutely, to have your strength and mobility, and it's so helpful for so many reasons.
All right, well, some amazing Zumba classes, some karate and kickboxing classes. Tracy Murray, Master Zumba Fitness Instructor. I'm giving you that title. I don't know if it's an official one, but it is as far as I'm concerned. Thank you so much for joining us. And folks, get out to those classes and enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.